The reason why college is so expensive, the government was like, we don't want people to be losers anymore. We want to pay for the college. You know what? Everyone gets some loans and let's do it. The banks and the schools and everyone was like, oh, you're getting free money? Well, we're going to raise the prices. So now we're back at ground zero, square one.
Yep.
So it doesn't matter. So the problem isn't like we have too much money, we have too little money. The problem is greed.
Bigger, because at some point we might be on a track for universal base income. Andrew Yang brought that up in the last presidential election.
I have something to say about that.
Go for it.
What's the point of universal? I used to be like, yeah, let's do that. But what's the
Me
point?
too.
Why not just remove taxes? Isn't that the same thing? That's the same thing.
Okay,
Fuck.
no, it's not the same thing when you present it. It's the way its a narrative is formed around it. The narrative around universal-based income is we don't have enough money to pay for shit that we want to make our lives better, so we're going to give you $1,000. That's the narrative. That's the way they tell the story, though.
Or
They might go to the same
reduce my
place.
taxes by $1,000.
That's the thing. I'm not
Right?
paying $1,000
Is
in
that
taxes. I'm not paying $1,000 in taxes
Yeah,
a
well, it's
month.
because you're fucking Cade Bergman. Shut the fuck up. I don't know.
Are you paying $1,000 in
Fucking
taxes?
Maybe.
No, you're not.
That's
If
for
someone
me
gave
and
me
the IRS.
$1,000 a
That's
month,
between me and the IRS. No,
Mark,
I don't know.
if someone
I paid
gave you
$50 in taxes.
$1,000 every single month on the day of the first month, every month, you got $1,000 paycheck, that would change your life, no?
Oh man, that's the wrong question to ask me. I mean, like, yeah, technically, based upon facts, yeah, changes would happen, but I'm not a money guy. You know, I'm not a consumer.
But that would allow you to open doors you wouldn't normally have.
Wait, I say that while I got all this fucking equipment behind me. Fucking, I'm an idiot. And
$1,000
I got a
a
fucking
month.
shelf full of alcohol. Fuck.
Mark, $1,000 a month would allow you to, that would cover all your basic needs, meaning you could spend more time doing your craft, spending time making a short film or a long film, right?
Let me be clear. I support UBI. I also support the reduction of taxes. In my head, it's basically the same thing, but I support it. The problem is I don't support. I like capitalism, but I think we're in a weird place right now where we don't actually use capitalism the way it's supposed to be used. I think we're corporatism. I think a lot of our country is run by like pharmaceutical companies. It's really rough. But one of the reasons why UBI is dangerous is because if you're like, oh, UBI hit this month, I got $1,500. Your landlord will be like, oh, I know they have an extra $1,500. That happens. It happened with the education system. The reason why college is so expensive is, well, one of the reasons is because when the government was like, we don't want people to be losers anymore. We want to pay for the college. You know what? Everyone gets some loans and let's do it. And then the banks and the schools and everyone was like, oh, you're getting free money? Well, we're going to raise the prices. So now we're back at ground zero, square one.
Yep.
So it doesn't matter. So the problem isn't like we have too much money, we have too little money. The problem is greed. I talked about that in the essay video I made. We are greedy. It's just who we are. It's not something to be ashamed. Well, you could be ashamed of it, but it's not something to be ashamed of, like, oh no, like I'm an evil person. It's just how humans work. So until we fix, you know, like price gouging, until we fix like that greed, which takes a huge cultural shift, until we fix that, I don't think UBI is going to fix anything.